This channel is proudly sponsored by Shades of Vengeance. They are currently celebrating 10 years of their flagship sci-fi RPG, Era the Consortium. There are many events currently happening in their Discord server, including the 24-hour game, a game that you can join at any time when the event occurs. You will find the schedule information and many other details in the community post. I will link it in the description and in the pinned comment of this video. This channel is also proudly sponsored by Dead3 Studios, the publishers and developers of Dames of Asstoria, a tabletop RPG where you play as monster girls, experiencing high adventure in a world that doesn't fully accept them. They have recently released the Whispers of Coverage adventure module. You will find the links in the description and in the pinned comment. Hi, welcome to this part of my review featuring the Gothic role-playing game. If you haven't seen the other parts of my review, featuring this classic horror tabletop RPG, where science and superstition collide, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to talk about Gothic horror in the 19th century. The 19th century saw Gothic horror reach new heights of sophistication, with works such as The House of the Seven Gables and The Turn of the Screw. It was around this time that the sometimes called urban Gothic subgenre also appeared. This new strand of Gothic horror would heavily influence the work of Howard Phillips Lovecraft in the early 20th century. The power of Gothic horror often lies in its ability to create a pervasive atmosphere of dread and unease. This is achieved through sensory descriptions that emphasize darkness, decay, and the grotesque. While early Gothic novels often featured relatively straightforward heroes and villains, the genre evolved to explore more varied psychological territory. Characters in Gothic horror frequently grapple with guilt and shame, repressed desires, fear of the unknown, and the tension between rationality and intuition. The influence of Gothic horror extends far beyond literature. It has shaped cinema from its earliest days, and even video games in current times. The cinematic visions of Hammer Film Productions and Roger Corman's post-cycle are vital pillars of inspiration as much as any literary references, with film adaptations such as The Curse of Frankenstein and, of course, Dracula, just to name a couple. When it comes to nightmares in cinema scope, between 1960 and 1964, American filmmaker Roger Corman directed a series of 8 films, loosely based on the works of Edgar Allan Poe. These films, often referred to as the Poe cycle, represent a unique and cohesive body of work within the Gothic horror genre. Despite their modest budgets, the film boasts a striking visual style. These films emphasize psychological horror over physical threats, exploring themes of guilt, madness, and buried trauma. Many of them have a dreamlike quality with surreal sequences and a fluid approach to narrative logic. And this concludes this part of the review. In the next part we are going to talk about character creation. This particular section of the book that I have just taken a look at has many references to books and films, so if you are a newcomer to the genre, you will have no trouble at all getting into the nuances of this Gothic universe. Thank you for watching this part of the review. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, consider joining as a member and enjoying exclusive tabletop RPG tips. You can also use the super thanks button and check out the pinned comment below. This has been Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master. I am currently unavailable for professional sessions, but I will put my contact information in the description and in the pinned comment for when I am available again. And remember, in tabletop RPGs, you are not having a conversation about your characters, you are experiencing the game world as your characters. Once again, thank you and see you later.